Now, RCN News in English on TV Colombia.
Hello and welcome to Colombia's News in English. I'm Brian Andrews in a flower shop. They smell great in Miami Springs, Florida, USA. And the reason we are here is because this weekend in Colombia is the Dia de Amor y Amistad, a day of love for your friends and your lovers. And flowers between Colombia and the United States are big business. We're going to talk about it in a moment. But first, let's send it back down to Bogota for an update on Colombia's top stories.
Thanks, Brian. Our top story today, violent protests at the University of Antioquia in the north side of Medellin on Wednesday. Students were angry about a new ID card that will be required to enter the institution. 60 anti-riot squad agents took over the university to disperse the furious agents. Since yesterday, the campus is being monitored by the police to prevent more disturbances. One student was injured and other 4 were arrested. A strong hailstorm in Palmira Valle. Dozens of homes were destroyed and main streets got damaged because of the strong wind that knocked down trees and rooftops. Also, many people were injured and a man died after being struck by a lightning. An ambulance rushed to the scene to save the man's life, but it was impossible. Authorities in Cajamarca, Tolima are on high alert following several earthquakes near the Machín volcano. Government officers are planning a strategy to prepare the community in case of an eruption. In the last 24 hours, Inhuminas registered 2 low-intensity quakes in that area. A disarmament plan in Pasto. Students who were gang members from a local school gave up 300 weapons. In exchange, the mayor's office gave them sport equipment like soccer balls and baseball bats. The idea is to give these people a chance to express themselves throughout sports and not violence. This campaign will expand all over the city. And we take you today to the city of Valledupar, capital of the department of Cesar. Valledupar is known around the country for being the cradle to vallenato music, very representative of the Colombian culture. The city even hosts a vallenato festival every year as a tribute to the music tradition of its people. Valledupar is also an important agricultural, cattle raising, and agro-industrial center. And that's our report. Now, Brian, back to you.
Thanks for that news update and welcome back. We are at Ponciana Flowers in Miami Springs, Florida, USA, and we're going to talk to the head of daflores.com. They are the largest floral distributor in Latin America. This is Francisco Bustos. Francisco, this is a Colombian holiday that's celebrated everywhere, right?
Yes, it's a holiday traditional in Colombia. It's also celebrated in Bolivia on the 21st. But pretty much it's in Colombia the 3rd Saturday of each September.
Now, let me ask you this, because I'm a gringo. When I was driving around Bogota, I'd see people on the side of the road selling flowers for 5 mil. Why should I be using a reputable florist to send my flowers this time around?
Okay, the most important thing when you buy in daflores.com is that your order is guaranteed. You go online, you can use your credit card, and we can have same-day delivery anywhere in Colombia or South America, even in the Americas and Asia, all around Asia and Europe.
And if Colombians down there want to send flowers up here, they can do it vice versa?
Right. We also offer flower delivery in the U.S. These are Colombian roses. We have them shipped overnight anywhere in the U.S.
Grown in Colombia with love.
Right.
And how much should somebody be paying for roses?
Okay, for this time of the year, you can find like a dozen roses for $39.99 US. And you can also add some chocolates and teddy bears.
So about 80 mil Colombian pesos.
It's around 80 mil pesos for a dozen roses delivered in Colombia with a small teddy bear or a balloon.
Okay. And finally, what is the hot seller for this particular holiday of love, Holiday de Amor?
Okay, the most popular arrangement is the dozen roses. You know, you can order them like in red or assorted. Most people prefer them to send like 12 red roses are the most popular one.
Okay, thank you very much, Francisco from daflores.com, a proud sponsor of Las Noticias RCN en Inglés here on TV Colombia and online at colombianews.tv. I'll tell you, there's so many great things going on with flowers here in Miami because all of these flowers are flown up here from Colombia. No, they don't grow them in Homestead. They grow them in Medellin and in Bogota, and then they catch that overnight cargo flight from the airport in Medellin or from El Dorado Airport, and then they are sold here in South Florida. That'll do it for the RCN News in English today. I'm Brian Andrews, bringing Colombia to the world.